Okay, here is a video of my honest experience of printing out my own puzzles. Okay, so first of all I ordered this one from the company Prodigi. It came in a nice tin like this. Unfortunately the image, I used the same image for the cover image, and I've had to put this tape around it because when I did it, obviously I have to crop the image and allow for the bleed line to be cropped off, because this is quite a tricky puzzle to do as it is, and I had to put this tape on so that I had some reference for the outside, but that might have been my mistake. Anyway, comes in a nice tin, and the image is printed on the cover. This is what you get inside. Came in this nice handy bag, and the pieces are they're coated in some sort of plastic, which gives the puzzle a nice sort of shine. The pieces are quite thin, so you can see them there. But one thing I did notice, because I completed the puzzle to make sure that all the pieces are there and correct, is that a few of the pieces just after one assembly have already started to peel away, so that was no good for me. So that was the company Prodigi. So I mean, it's fairly good, but it's and it came fairly quickly. I seem to remember in the post. It was printed out and sent to me fairly quickly. That's a 1,000-piece jigsaw. You can have different sizes from them, and perhaps if the size count was different, the pieces would be slightly bigger, and maybe it would stop this happening. But in my experience, that did happen on about 3 or 4 pieces, and I wasn't like heavy-handed with it or anything. So I decided it was time to try a different company, and this company was called Teemill. So this comes in a black box, and no plastic in here. If I can get it off one-handed, there we go. And this is all made from 100% recycled cardboard, so you don't get that same glossy finish, but it's still a nice finish. It's still quite colourful. The pieces fit together a lot nicer as a traditional jigsaw was, I found. Rather, these felt like they clicked into place, quite plasticky, whereas these are nice and sort of soft and joined together well. So then I completed this version of it as well, which took me about 11 hours and 40 minutes, and there will be a video of that to prove that I did it. When I designed this puzzle, I tried to keep a lot of similar palette. So I did it with Posca pens primarily, 6 colours, and obviously black and white as well. So there's a lot of repetitive colours, which makes it a very challenging puzzle when you're trying to determine where a piece like that came from on an image of that size. It can be quite the daunting task. So this is from Teemill. The quality of this, I would say, is superior to the Prodigi puzzle. For anyone who's out there and thinking of making their own puzzles, this is just my honest experience of ordering from both companies. So I would recommend the Teemill one over the Prodigi. The Prodigi one was slightly cheaper, not a lot to be honest. By the time you linked in your you have to link in an exterior website and have your fees, and it's not a huge difference, and whereas the Teemill one you can get straight away onto the website. They're both quite expensive, unfortunately, but it is a custom one-off thing, so you have to take that into account. I think with the Teemill it was it's £30, and I make £4 of that profit, and with the Prodigi I can't remember exactly what it was. It worked out about 28 or 9, something like that, so it's not a huge amount of difference, and the profit wasn't as spectacular either. So yep, I'm going with this Teemill puzzle. That's what I'm going to use for all my future designs, and if you want to see me complete this, I will put a link on the video here somewhere. And if you want to buy one of these from the Teemill, this version, then I shall also link that in the description, and see if you can beat my time. Alright, cheers.